Hey, here's a small addition from Tech Break with Mr. C. In relation to the Notebook LM recording I made and just posted, I've actually taken the audio file AI generated from Notebook LM related to the article that I posted into it. And I've taken that audio file, which is technically a podcast from the two AI generated people, and I've placed it right here. And without any more delay, here is Nova and Taylor talking about what mapping app is best.
Ever been stuck in traffic, just wishing you knew the absolute fastest way out?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe you're exploring a new city trying to find that perfect hidden coffee shop. We've all been there, right?
It's
Glued to our phones for directions.
absolutely. Navigation apps are essential these days.
So today we're diving deep into a really interesting, long-standing debate. Waze versus Google Maps.
The two big ones,
Exactly. And what makes it even more fascinating, Google actually owns both of them.
which is kind of wild when you think about it.
Okay, so let's unpack this. We're going to do a feature-by-feature showdown.
Mm-hmm.
We're using an in-depth comparison to figure out which one really gets you where you need to go.
Yeah.
Well, faster, smarter, and maybe just better overall.
And what's fascinating here is our source material. It's a really thorough analysis from ZDNet.
Oh, right.
Yeah, published September 2nd, 2025 by Elise Betters-Picaro. She's a senior contributing editor there.
Okay.
And she openly admits something interesting. She's a longtime, loyal Google Maps user.
Ah, so a potential bias.
Well, she acknowledges it, but made a real conscious journalistic effort to set that aside for the review. Be objective.
That's good journalistic practice.
Right. So our mission today is basically to cut through all the details for you, give you a shortcut to being well-informed.
Gotcha.
We'll pull out the most important nuggets, see if there's a clear winner for different situations maybe, and throw in some surprising facts just to keep things interesting.
And here's where it gets really interesting for me, like you touched on. Google bought Waze way back in 2013.
A long time ago now.
So it's not just two apps duking it out. It's kind of an internal competition, isn't it? Like Google Maps versus its, I don't know, spirited younger sibling.
Huh. That's a good way to put it. It definitely raises questions about Google's strategy.
Like, why keep two separate competing products? What does that tell us about how they see the market?
Well, I think it's actually a pretty brilliant move. Strategically,
How so?
Google isn't just competing. It's aiming to capture the entire navigation market, basically. Waze grabs the hardcore commuter, right?
The one who wants the absolute fastest route no matter what.
Exactly. The speed demon prioritizing those instant community-driven alerts, even if it means a weird detour.
Okay.
I think Google Maps targets the broader user, someone looking for, comprehensive utility, different travel modes, discovery features.
So by keeping them separate, but maybe sharing some tech behind the scenes.
Probably. They effectively own the road, no matter what kind of driver or traveler you are.
Okay, that makes sense strategically. So with that backdrop, let's dive into the core function. Just getting from A to B.
Right.
When the roads get messy, who actually gets you there fastest with real-time rerouting?
Waze is absolutely built for speed, pure velocity.
Ruthless, the article said.
Yeah, ruthlessly prioritizes the quickest route, and it just automatically reroutes you the second traffic gets bad. No asking.
It just does it.
It just does it. Sometimes down those weird side streets, as the author put it.
I think we've all been there, following Waze down some tiny alley thinking, is this right?
Totally. But, often it does shave off a few minutes.
Okay, so how does Google Maps compare on that?
Google Maps takes a more measured approach. It looks at other things, too.
Like what?
Road types, fuel efficiency, maybe user comfort even. It'll suggest a faster route if one appears.
Suggest.
Yeah, but you have to tap the screen to actually accept it. It doesn't force you down that weird alley.
Okay. That's a really key difference then. Waze for pure aggressive speed.
Right.
Even if it feels a bit sudden or takes you somewhere unexpected.
Yep.
And Google Maps gives you more control, more final say, but maybe isn't quite as quick to react.
That sums it up pretty well. It's that trade-off.
Mm-hmm.
Speed versus user control or user agency.
Is there like a downside to Waze's approach other than just the weird side streets?
Oh, definitely. That lack of control can be jarring sometimes.
How so?
Well, imagine you're in a city you don't know well. It's dark. Suddenly, Waze whips you off onto some narrow side street that feels, I don't know, a bit sketchy.
Yeah, I can see that.
All just to save maybe 60 seconds. Google Maps Being a bit slower to react lets you look at the suggestion first.
Right. You can decide if that detour actually makes sense for you beyond just the time saved.
Exactly. So it's not just speed versus control. It's maybe also about a different kind of peace of mind.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if your journey isn't even in a car?
Well, this is a big one.
What about folks who use public transport or bike or just walk?
This is where Waze kind of hits a dead end. It's explicitly just for drivers, meaning cars or motorcycles. That's it. There's simply no using it for walking, biking, buses, or trains.
Wow. Okay, so if you're not driving, Waze is out.
Pretty much. Google Maps, though, it offers it all.
Like everything.
Walking directions, detailed public transit routes, buses, trains, subways with live schedules, real-time updates, cycling routes, too. It covers basically every mode of travel.
Okay, so that's a huge point of difference. For anyone who mixes up their commute or travels internationally on foot or cycles.
Google Maps is the clear winner there. Waze is super focused, laser focused really on just driving.
Which goes back to that strategic segmentation we talked about, different tools for different needs.
Exactly.
Okay, speaking of things you encounter while driving,
Mm.
what about unexpected stuff? Roadblocks, accidents, hazards. How do they handle incident reporting?
Right, another critical thing. Waze really built its reputation on this, didn't it?
Seems like it.
The source calls it its long-time offering of driver-led data. The Waze community is super active.
Reporting everything.
Pretty much. Traffic jams, hazards on the road, construction, speed traps, even bad weather alerts.
And other users can confirm those?
Yep, you can confirm or dismiss alerts as you drive past, which keeps the info really fresh and accurate. And here's the crucial part.
What's that?
That user data directly fuels Waze's automatic rerouting.
So the reports immediately impact the routes it gives you.
Instantly. Now, Google Maps has definitely been catching up. You can report crashes, slowdowns, road closures now too, and those reports show up on the map, which is helpful for sure.
What?
But unlike Waze, Google Maps doesn't automatically reroute you based purely on those user reports. It flags the issue, but you decide if you want to take a detour.
So even though Google Maps is adding the reporting features, Waze still has the edge because it acts on that information immediately and automatically.
That's the key takeaway from the ZDNet piece, yeah.
Right.
It's that instant collective intelligence actually changing your route in real time.
It makes you wonder, is Google kind of using Waze as its live R&D lab for this stuff?
That's a really sharp observation. It certainly looks that way sometimes.
Like test out the cutting-edge, community-driven features on Waze first?
See what works, refine it.
And then maybe roll the proven concepts into the more mainstream Google Maps later?
It seems like a very plausible and frankly efficient strategy. Test it with the hardcore users, then bring the polished version to the masses.
Very clever. Okay, now let's dig into a feature Waze is maybe most famous for. Or infamous, depending on your view.
Yes. The police and speed trap alerts.
How do they stack up here?
This is another area where Waze has traditionally had a clear lead. For ages, it's let users submit really detailed reports.
Detailed how?
Like police visible, police hidden, speed cameras, red light cameras. And the ZDNet article mentions it flags mobile phone detection cameras too.
Oh, wow. And Google Maps.
It started adding basic police reporting. You can flag a police presence, but it's just not as granular, not as detailed yet.
So no hidden alerts or those specific phone detection zones?
Not according to the comparison, no. Waze still wins for the sheer detail and variety of those kinds of alerts.
Got it. So Waze remains the leader if knowing about every potential speed trap or patrol car is a top priority for you.
Seems so.
Okay, next up, a really practical issue for many people, offline use and data consumption.
Right. What happens when you lose signal or you're trying not to burn through your mobile data?
Exactly. Especially relevant for road trips in remote areas or international travel.
Well, Waze is pretty dependent on having a data connection.
It needs to be online.
Mostly, yeah. It does some limited caching, so if you start your route with a signal, it might hold on to the map for a bit. But there are no true offline maps you can download in advance.
So if you lose signal mid-route,
You're kind of stuck for live updates, and especially for rerouting. Google Maps, though, is way more offline friendly.
how so?
You can download entire regions ahead of time, huge areas.
They were completely offline.
Yep, full map, turn-by-turn directions, everything. It's a total lifesaver, as the author puts it, if you're out in the sticks or abroad, avoiding roaming fees.
That's a massive advantage.
Huge. And generally, Google Maps tends to be a bit more data efficient overall, even when you're online.
So for anyone worried about data caps or traveling where signal is spotty or expensive, Google Maps is the clear choice there.
Definitely. It's amazing how much we rely on these apps now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Almost outsourced our sense of direction.
totally. Okay, moving beyond just pure function, what about how they feel to use? The interface, the design,
Ah, the user experience. Waze definitely has more.
personality. Personality, like how?
It's very colorful, almost cartoony graphics, big icons, bold alerts that really pop out at you.
Right.
And it leans into customization. You can stream music right in the app, pick different voice sidekicks.
Like celebrity voices.
Yeah, the article mentions Halo's Master Chief or comedian Nate Bargatze as examples.
Mm.
You could even set a mood icon after driving a bit. It's playful.
Okay, so Waze is more visually distinct, maybe a bit gimmicky for some.
Could be seen that way.
Yeah.
Google Maps, on the other hand, while maybe less fun-looking, is incredibly feature-rich,
Yeah.
especially for exploring.
Exploring how?
It's fantastic for discovery, finding stuff around you, detailed info on businesses, reviews, photos, busy times, menus,
all integrated into the map.
seamlessly. Plus, you've got Street View to see what a place actually looks like,
Yeah.
and tons of map layers.
Layers.
Yeah, like satellite view, terrain, air quality info, even active wildfire zones, 3D buildings in many cities.
Wow.
And get this historical timeline data. You can sometimes see Street View imagery going back like 20 years for a location.
Whoa, that's cool. So Google Maps is less about the driving experience itself and more about a comprehensive tool for understanding and navigating the world around you.
That's a great way to put it.
Mm.
The author notes that aesthetics are subjective, but leans towards Google Maps' utility and discovery features over Waze's more playful extras.
Makes sense. Now, what about the cutting edge AI? How are they using voice assistants?
Good question. Both are integrating AI, specifically Google's Gemini model. Waze recently added conversational reporting.
Meaning?
You could just say something natural like, looks jammed ahead, and the AI understands it and creates a traffic report. The author called it fun.
Okay, that's neat for reporting. What about Google Maps?
Google Maps has deeper Gemini integration. It goes beyond just reporting.
How so?
You can ask it more complex, location-aware questions like, what's a good lunch spot near here? Or find a park with a playground. It uses AI for personalized recommendations and discovery.
Ah, so Waze uses AI for easier reporting, but Google Maps uses it for broader interaction and finding things.
Exactly. So while both are using Gemini, Google Maps seems to have the edge currently because the integration is wider, more versatile. It ties into that whole discovery aspect again.
Another close one, but maybe leaning Google Maps for broader AI use. Okay, last practical point. Availability. Where can you actually get and use these?
Pretty straightforward here. Both are available globally. Both work on iOS and Android.
And in the car?
Yep, both support Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, so you can use them on your car's screen.
So basically tied?
Almost. Google Maps has a slight edge because it comes pre-installed on most Android phones.
Ah, right. Less friction to get started if you have an Android.
And it's also baked into the Android Automotive OS. That's the full operating system some newer cars run directly, not just mirroring your phone.
Okay, so a slightly wider reach and deeper native integration for Google Maps, especially in the Android world.
Just a slight advantage, but worth noting.
Right, let's tally things up then. Looking back at our breakdown based on that ZDNet comparison,
Where did we land?
it looks like Waze scored clear wins or stronger performance in about 3 areas, primarily speed, detailed police hazard alerts.
Right, the core driving stuff.
While Google Maps seemed to come out ahead in 5 areas, multimodal transport, offline maps, discovery features, the broader AI, and that slightly wider availability.
But it's crucial to remember what the author stressed and what we saw. Several categories were really near ties.
Yeah, definitely close calls on things like reporting overall and even AI to some extent. And
Personal preference plays a huge role, right, which you value most.
absolutely.
The author's final verdict was that Google Maps edges out Waze by those couple of categories, and importantly, that any gaps between them are shrinking fast.
Which brings us back to the big picture.
Yeah, it really shows how competitive this space is, and how Google is likely leveraging tech across both apps, maybe using Waze to innovate quickly like we discussed.
Okay, so let's make this super practical for the listener. What does this all mean for you trying to decide which app to use? Can we make a quick decision guide?
Yeah, let's try. Basically, you should probably use Waze
Okay.
if you're primarily driving, number one.
Yeah.
And you want the absolute fastest possible route, even if it takes you down some unexpected streets.
The weird side streets. Got it.
If you love seeing and contributing to those really detailed live road alerts, speed traps, hazards, cops hidden up ahead, Waze is king there.
Right.
And if you enjoy customizing the experience, the fun voices, the little car icons, the moods,
Makes sense. What are the caveats for Waze again?
just remember, no walking, biking, or public transit. It uses more mobile data. And it's not really built for offline use.
Okay, so who should use Google Maps?
You should lean towards Google Maps if you take public transport, walk, or bike at all. It handles all of those.
Multimodal travel, check.
If you want that rich, detailed information about places, businesses, reviews, photos, hours, if you like using Street View to check out a destination beforehand.
A whole discovery aspect.
Exactly. Or if you need reliable offline maps, maybe for travel abroad or areas with bad signal, that's a huge Google Maps strength.
Offline maps, crucial for many.
And if you want to use that deeper AI voice assistance for asking questions about places around you, not just reporting traffic.
Okay. And the quick reminder for Google Maps.
It does have police reporting, but it's just more basic, less detailed than Waze's crowdsourced alerts.
Perfect. So it really does boil down to your specific needs and what you prioritize on any given journey. Speed demon or multimodal explorer.
Pretty much. And, this whole comparison raises a bigger question for you, the listener, to think about.
That's that.
Beyond just getting from A to B, how much else do you want from your navigation app? How much info? How much discovery? How much control? Is pure speed always the most important thing? Or does that richer, more integrated experience, like exploring with Street View or finding restaurants, actually add more value to your journey overall? How do you want to interact with the world through that app?
That's a great point. It's not just about the destination anymore, is it? It's about the whole context of the journey.
Exactly.
So maybe the best advice is try them out. Take this knowledge we've shared.
Yeah.
Why not use the winner for your usual needs for a week? Or even test drive the one you don't normally use. See which one just clicks better for your lifestyle.
Couldn't agree more. Experiment a little.
Well, thank you for diving deep into the world of Waze and Google Maps with us today. Lots to think about there.
My pleasure. It's a fascinating comparison.
And thank you for listening, and as always, for staying curious.